Okay, yo, yo, yo to the yo, 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 and wee, I made it. Hey, there's 3 eyeballs. You know what that means? That means we are going to get the PM show going in Hit the Countdown. Okay, guys, welcome to. Let me make sure I've got all this. I've got too many tabs open right now. Welcome to the PM show. This is Beauty Bubble if you're over at Twitter, aka X, and that's where I believe you're probably listening from. Thank you so much. Come on in. Come on in. Sit on down. What are you doing? What you doing? What you got going on? It's the PM show with Beauty. Come on. I can kind of relax, actually. I don't have to rush on anything. And we only have 2 things in the show to cover today. So it should be tonight. So it should be a pretty easy, pretty seamless. And of course, what I'm aiming to do here is that, that you're listening to something that you want to listen about and that you are taking it in and that, you want to come back. They say that PewDiePie said years ago to the question, answered the question, what do you, how do you figure on your success? And he says, well, people, oddly enough, I didn't expect it to work out this way, but they love me and they care about me and they keep coming back no matter how ridiculous I am, or no matter how goofy I am, or I have good days, I have bad days. It has absolutely, even though the gurus will tell you that you have to be entertaining, and maybe he was all of those things, but he believes in the core of cores, in this medium. Now, in this medium, no matter what it is that I do, no matter how it is that I say it or share it, that the only way that you will have any kind of connection with me whatsoever is if you fall in love with me. And I'm not talking about nesting and having babies, it's just like, oh my, she comes on, I love it. I can put her on in the way back of my wood shop, and she just keeps talking, and then she's not talking, and then maybe in the morning she's going to talk again. That's okay with me. So, they have to love on you. You guys have to love on me. Of course, it should be mutual and that there has to be care. So, you know, how hard is that? According to him, this is a mystery of relationships, whether they're online or offline, really doesn't matter. It's if people don't have care and concern for you out of their natural self, it just won't happen. It just won't happen. So I have to be maybe more persistent in a way. So the way that the show runs now, there's an AM show, so you can be part of all of that. And the things that I cover, I'm just trying to be really tactful with the things that I cover and just do them over and over every day. Keep doing them and see what comes of it. Because I really, really don't know how this is all going to work. But I want it to work out for you too, just so that you know. I want it to be something where you're like, okay, I picked up this or that, or like we don't know yet. The PM show goes like this: we go over to X and we check out Etsy. So we're kind of being like little looky loos over on X, looking to see what people are doing on Etsy. Then we pick a shop that we like And then we go to the shop and we put some loving on the shop, share the shop, look at the shop, read about the shop owners, read how it is that they actually how did they come on to X? Why are they coming on to X? They have good reviews, and we've had some fun with it. So let's get to it, shall we? Oh, that's right. Before then, you have to watch the reels. Okay, well, that's too long, I think. I will do, let's say, 3 reels. I'll do Become an Art Expert, The Art of Wabi-Sabi, and Let's Build a Thumbnail. How about that? Does that sound good? That's got to sound good. So in 30 seconds, you'll be seeing the reels, and then I'll be back on with you guys. So, shall we? You can have any one little thing come in your way of taking that next step. It is so odd, especially for creatives, that I know that you thought in the back of your mind, wow, what if this was to really work for me? How different my life would be if this was really to manifest itself into something that the CEO spoke of many years ago. And that is being able to earn an income to feed and fuel your family. And the amount of joy that comes out of that from the creative, that they are actually able to do that as if it's some sort of a surprise. It's very hard to expect that anyone else but you is the creator, the creative in the partnership. So seeing this up against a lunar event of which we did not create, and we will never be that magnificent, that the creative might need to think always that you do not have to be the creator of everything. The color, the branding, the promotion, the words on the page, and the full intention, the face of the actual, embodiment. Of course, you buy your gifts on Etsy because you're buying for people that are interesting in your life and maybe picky, or, as they say, hard to shop for, or you are known for being able to locate that perfect gift for the recipient. So they are really wanting to reign supreme. And so they built this search engine of sorts that walks you through almost like you're being interviewed. So you're shopping for a bird watcher. You are rather sensitive. You want to make sure that Etsy favors these. So maybe this was the reason that they put the Etsy pics there, so people have a little bit more shopping confidence, and or they interested in jewelry and or stained glass, etc. So it makes it more, well, first of all, it's a wonderful little search engine. And they just want to comment about your eyebrows or something, and it just your whole day just go it just becomes like this, what would, in my world, what's called a flaccid reality. You're just like, you got to be kidding me. I'm on top of the world right now. I am so there with it for me. And what happens, that one badass in your life, and how much they don't care, and how you have to make it be where you don't care either. So that was yesterday. Today it's more, I thought that we would make sure that this goes beyond having a task list or a bullet list of all the things that we have to do, but it has to do with making sure that you stay on it for you. Okay, friends, so shorts and reels. When I share these with you, I'm looking to get feedback, what your takeaways were. And if there was one particular one that you would prefer to just have more of. So I'm doing them at different lives, and of course they cover different approaches, right? So, if it's the stock one, let me know. If it's anecdotal, let me know. If it's Mother Goosey, let me know. Just anything that's on your mind like that. Just one day, I know someone's going to come forward and go, I love it when you talk about stock. Like this one. This is not a great morning to have. And I do believe that a CEO that comes from some sort of inner strength and experience in their life deserves um, at least acknowledgement and understanding. This is how. So, like that one. All right, who is ready to pop over to X and get the show going here, according to the run of show? So what we will do, I wanted to kind of do it with that. Oh, that's right. I want to do it with the different layout. I have a different layout that I used today for the first time. So we'll hide that, and that will be the Capricorn, which we will get to in a little bit. Stop that screen and present over to you, Twitter, and share. And what you should see is kind of a new layout. That's where I'm in the center. And it's really so that I can see that I'm not on mute. So sorry about that. Okay, we're going to have to just live with that for a little bit. So the first things that we do, of course, is we go to the search bar and we just simply type in Etsy. And we're not so much looking for the top column here or section. We're looking for latest. So we plunk in there. And right away, we're going to see that even 5 seconds ago, that there was an Etsy listing. And now we're just going to scroll through and see what people are trying to do. Soy and Suds, I guess they're a soap maker. Vintage. Coasters, embroidered coasters. I think that those might be new. A small kitty planter. Custom mug. Wall hangings. Ooh, a Sabia Oski Aliyah cut boutique blouse. Wow. More blouses. More blouses. What is this? A dog training treat pouch bundle. Oh, okay. Another blouse. Best Mom t-shirt. This is the first that we're seeing of the Mother's Day items. We have not seen a like Best Mom shirt. We have not seen Mother's Day gifts. More sari kind of things. J saris, stylish couture Bollywood blouse. More of them too. A mixed medium art piece. McDonald's Aquaman toy from Batman. Remember, we have to select something. This is 7 minutes ago. More saris. I'm going to try and get through this. Another mixed medium piece. Looks like a card, though, doesn't it? Like a handmade greeting card. Here's an R.C. Gorman It must be a tile. Uh-huh. I'd have to look into that just for pricing. Once again, another art piece. 10 minutes ago. So nothing is hitting me quite yet. Quite just yet. They're being inventive with their photography. They're being cute, showing the Vermeer and their earrings. I haven't seen that locket before. Okay, we're going to maybe have, what are we going to do? Seems like a kind of slow night because there we are. Hi, everybody. I was not expecting that. Okay, so that's where we are. That's actually pretty fun that that would come out because that's, all we should look at. Well, what do you guys like? What's going on with you guys? How about, hmm, this is harder. Come back over and see. I have no comments. I think I'm going to choose the R.C. Gorman Navajo Artist Southwest tile only because I'm familiar with Gorman's work and it's just interesting to me that it falls in line with the vintage. Most of these pieces are in private collections and they were there are a lot of gift shops and art shops that oversold his work. His work, I believe. So let's go ahead and see about Fabulous Vintage Store, and that's why it's not like they're focusing on Gorman. So we'll go ahead and go in. Takes us right into Etsy. $4.99. It's considered $49.99. It's considered a rare find. Here's another thing about the whole keyword stuffing. The title is actually does not read as a sentence. It's all keywords. And vintage, according to Etsy, is anything before 24 years ago. And let's take a look at the photographs. This is a 5-star seller. And there's the back. And this kind of framing is very common to the gift shops. So this is where it would have come from. But it's a tile that's been framed. So these are good finds for bookshelves and things like that. See, Copper Hills Jewelry and Gifts out of Globe, Arizona. So we were right on about that. And it's a polished tile. I think it's probably a photograph tile. That's what I'm thinking. It is not hand painted, I don't believe. Okay, so I would say that this is just a vintage find, lovely color of green and super service. These are all their responses. April 1st, so they've been selling. Oh, how many? Sorry. Let's go into the shop. Go into the shop. And oh, okay. Well, that's a banner for you. Fabulous vintage store, hand selected vintage items from did I say Vantage store? Hand selected. Look at the avatar here. Hand selected 2100 sales and they have 955 items. They have a lot of items. And there is the vintage R.C. Gorman. And probably it would seem to me that they may hand pick the ones that they're deciding to put on X because obviously I don't think that they're posting all of these on an auto poster, but they may. It's a lot of items, by the way, 955 items, but they're getting the sales. So bravo to them. That's Fabulous Vintage Store was our shop pick of the night. Um, did you guys not see that? Did you guys not see that? There's the shop, guys. Sorry. There's the shop. Man, oh man. Fabulous Vintage Store. Okay, that is over at X. That's what I thought would be a good one to share tonight. There are others, of course. We may be catching things at an odd hour, or maybe Wednesdays are kind of slow. Um, so we don't know exactly yet because we've been having some pretty good picks, I think. So that takes care of that. Stop sharing. All right, now what we get to do, I know you've all been waiting for this for sure, is we get to go ahead and build our Capricorn thumbnail. And the way that we are going to do that is share the screen, and it's going to be Etsy. And we all know how I got here. Pretty sure if you've been watching the show now for a little while, you're going to know how I got there. And I'm to the stage. Okay. Let's take a look at the Capricorn. Give you a little story here of why we do this. Gift Mode is a new AI search engine for people that are looking for gifts. And it allows for the shopper to go through a series of kind of open landing page questionnaires, of what they're looking for. And it's over 200 personas, and they decided to go with personas. And one of the personas, the one we chose today, is the Capricorn, for the sea goat of all zodiac signs. So that is our persona of the night. Over on the right, you'll see that they place an image here, and we, upon it, because you'll notice there's no hover link, we are taking it upon ourselves to find the shop. And what I do is I put it out on X for you guys to see the shop, so that you can go and visit, because these people they basically, in my world, they've hit the top. If this was a hover link, obviously they'd sell out, which is probably why there isn't a hover link. But there's not even a link or anything about the Capricorn. It's a greeting card, and actually, when you go to the shop, it's pretty cool. You would want to shop with this shop owner. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Over 200 personas. Tonight it's the Capricorn. And we're going to study this as best we can. It starts off with personalized planners. And I've been saying a lot about the prices are pretty much all over. And this is not a carousel, by the way. You can do a show more, but it isn't as though it's a carousel. You have to actually keep shopping for planners. Gemstone astrology bracelets. And the same thing, the prices are really like every price point, every quality of construction and design, and probably even the gemstones, all the different qualities that are out there. Zodiac sign candles, same thing, lots of price points. Creative zodiac keychains, and then this is my, as I've been calling, this is my world. Come our launch is in kind of the purse charm keychain, and that is where we're starting our shop, so that we can design and make all of the items. Here's the unique zodiac mugs. So I would think that you'd see a lot of different kind of packaging and a lot of different designs actually in that category. And then down here are the action groups that mimic the personas. So related inspiration for the Capricorn. And then you dive even a little deeper. Well, they're really into crystals or they're a rock collector. You get the point. Then what's their sign? Even though they might be acting like a Capricorn, maybe they're on the cusp. Maybe they identify with a Virgo and not a Capricorn. Maybe their wife is a Pisces and they're a Capricorn. So what's their sign? Next action group is, do they love to be around the table? And I'm getting actually I'm getting a lot more interested in how the AI works because of this last action group is always so like really kind of thing. Do they love to be around the table? The chocoholic, the sushi lover, etc. And that's how that works. And it flows from one stage to the other of the gift shopping experience that from what we understand it's a lot of pain and suffering when you're out there shopping for a gift. There's overwhelm. It's very quickly goes to overwhelm. You're not really being given any idea of reliability, deliverability. Is it going to come to you? Will it be broken? Is it all of these things, especially for online shopping. And this kind of the whole idea of this actually helps you build what I'm calling gifting confidence or shopping confidence so that you don't have to take on that role, where it's all on you. It should be, once again, a shared experience, actually. And really great gift shops have this built in the way that their buyers think, the way that the management is, the way that the retail staff is, the whole idea that you are there and it's really weird because you're at the mercy of things that you just don't know enough about. And that's why I find that um, I don't think it's a new niche of expertise, but anytime that you go into a really fine gift store, you know that you are, when you leave, you will have the most perfect gift for your recipient. It's very important. So there we go on the Capricorn. We already have the color. Is that correct? I think so. Let me go ahead and stop sharing. I might want to take, what I might want to do is um, let me grab the blue as well. So we already have where did it go? Is it in the comment section? Oh, it did. It went over to the comment section. Oh, that's because I did the banner. So let's do it again. Do it and bring it up and grab hymns from here with my color picker. Just in case that goldenrod starts to, get on our nerves a little bit. That is the color right there. So it is in my comments, not in my banners. So we have the blue, which is this color, and the goldenrod. See, this is a problem when you put things in comments. You can't save it. So I'm going to have to pull another color picker out and grab him there and make sure that I put it back over at the banners. And then this is the marigold color. Okay, so now we have them there. There we go. Okay, guess what we get to do now? Do you guys know? Next up is we get to build the thumbnail. So let's get going on that. Brand new tool from StreamYard. Brand spanking new tool at StreamYard. Let me pull up the window so you can see exactly how this is done. This is the big tutorial of the evening. And this is what we've been doing every day, is building a thumbnail for tomorrow's show. So StreamYard came out with a tool. You're building a new stream, so we have to say it's a live stream. This live stream is going to go to YouTube, Twitch, and X. And I simply place a period marker here because I'm not too sure exactly what the title is going to be. We're going to schedule the show for later. The show will be tomorrow at 9:55 a.m. I don't want to go to the upload thumbnail because that will get me into my other art files, because we want StreamYard Create with AI thumbnail creation tool to do the work for us. So we take a look at here, create with thumbnail. Not customized for every destination because it's multiple destinations, but create with AI here, right here. Create with AI. The default is the blue. The first thing that we want to do is deal with the color. And we do. We have a color right here. That's the goldenrod, and we are going to start off with this color. So that gets us the goldenrod in there. Take out the title so that I can just look at it alone. So there's no title. The first layout is for two people, but you'll notice that it's a gradient. It's much lighter up here, up the upper left, than it is on the lower right. Second layout will be a solid color. The third one will take the hex color and we'll begin to really put a lot of black on it, and then this ombre, this kind of orb ombre kind of vibration that's going on there. And actually, without any title or your profiles, this is actually very cool to have and keep in your files for your show. Then it's gone this incredible distance from orange to the green. I don't think this is a blue, but it may be if we were to study this. Once again, you could use this, take a screenshot of it, and plunk it up on your show. In fact, let's run through the other two so we can select one that I've been using this one, the ribbon, quite a bit, but I don't know, for some reason, this one just seems to speak to me. Let's take a copy, just a simple screenshot of that. And what I will do immediately is make it part of my brand by adding it as an overlay. And I'd already cleaned up my desktop, so it's very easy to find. And there we go. And this is an overlay, so I might just make it an overlay. And a little tip from me is that you would make it an overlay and you would make it a background. We know that it's on our desktop, so we're just going to grab it and bring it down. It's uploading right now. Take this one down. Take that one down and bring him up, and then that will be in the background, okay, as we're building things out. We're also can be reminded how far afield it is from the marigold, so we're sort of aware of that. And we'll make it bigger so that we can I'm actually behind the creation tool here, so I'm still here. All right, so let's go to the next one. We knew what that one was, and same thing, you can make a copy of it, push it over, use it on your other socials like you would any other art. Here's the ribbon, it's very popular, or from what at least my feed over on YouTube, super popular, and you know that I do use this one for the run of show. So what I will do is go ahead and make a copy, a screenshot of this, so that I can take it over to Canva and put my run of show on it. And it follows all along with this Capricorn, because I haven't tried the blue yet. So, and the one that we kind of maybe want to build on is, I was trying to think, maybe we want to try the blue actually. What do you guys think? I think maybe we want to try the blue out. So let me hide this. Grab the blue hex. Grab the blue and change the settings and the color. And there's the blue. Now this is very different from anything that we've done so far, isn't it? So let's explore that a little bit. So there's your ombre. You can see this a little bit better, the gradient, I mean. There's the solid. That's the text only. It shows you really how much kind of bright gray that is that this color has naturally. The blue is super pretty. So anybody would love that. It's a lovely piece of back background or overlay for your show. Really pretty. This one too, super soft and lovely. And then the text only. Wow, look at this one. So we really have to decide, huh? Okay, well, let's take a picture of the wave because that is the decision we made for run of show. And I'll do the same thing so we can kind of flip back and forth and see what we like. And drop him over. And do a screenshot, and that's the blue. So which one are we thinking? Do we like the blue? Or do we like the neon yellow and green for Capricorn now? The blue. Here's the blue. Let me bring the, oops, didn't mean to do that. There's the blue, and the green is in the background. I think we need to go with the blue. I think this is really, really pretty. That's what we're going to do. So now our title, right? This is all about Capricorn. What I do with the title is, and let's make sure that we have thumbnail creation, the Capricorn Etsy get. Okay, so I'm going to take a copy from my StreamYard studio and take it over to my AI. And tonight I'm using Gemini. Looking for a great title for the show tomorrow around. There we go. And we will pick one from the ones that are offered and plug it in the title field. So just have to wait a minute. Okay, so then come on now. Come on now. Okay, thumbnail secrets. How the Capricorn make Etsy sales soar. Ooh. From click off to click on. The Capricorn's Etsy thumbnail magic. Ooh boy. Oh, okay. From click off to click on. The Capricorn's Etsy thumbnail magic. Okay, we're gonna go. Oh no, they gave me more. How to create winning Capricorn guide, design click-worthy Etsy thumbnails, tips from the Capricorn, the ultimate guide, the Etsy thumbnail, blah 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 blah. Oh, I don't know. Etsy shop thumbnail hacks you need to know. The Capricorn spills the tea. What kind of a title is that? I don't. Should we do something like that? I like the thumbnail magic. But let's just see what this looks like inside of the dang thumbnail. Okay. I mean, do we have an? Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, this will be the first time that we are not using profile art, by the way. But I'll walk it back so because I think we've decided on the ribbon. But let's walk back to the 2-up. And we know that we have this Capricorn art. So we're going to add that art. And where did it go? Oh, you know what? It must be in my, it's going to be in my photo files because I already dumped out all my, let's see here. I dumped out all of my pictures to come on tonight. Let me grab him. The Capricorn greeting card. Grab him, grab him. There he is now. And bring him up. There he is. And open him. And it's going to, StreamYard will do a background removal. Can you guys see that? Okay, good. So the background removal has already happened. If I scroll down, I can put the background up again there. And I think we'll go with the background removal and we'll save. And it will automatically, StreamYard will automatically push it up onto the canvas as in the primary position. So this is a max of 2. And so that we can see there's the Etsy logo there. And it's a max of 2. However, and I've been trying to put the Etsy logo in there every show, but let's move to the other layouts and see if we can get the Etsy in there to make it look nicer. Okay, we're going to switch out the top to bottom, bring Etsy in the back, but because that's square, that really pushes Etsy in a funny way, doesn't it? And because it's a solid color, it's really not as sexy. There is the text only. We'll move to the max of 4 people. It gives us a little bit more room in the bottom. Let's go ahead and remove that. So we're sitting on that. And let's just go ahead and maybe we'll use Josh again. I think this is the only way that we get some balance between the square and the big square up above on the greeting card. Okay, so that's the max of 2 people. We know that doesn't work. And because he's wearing the blue, that really gets washed out, huh? So let's go ahead and take him out. And let me try it on. I think this is the only layout that we get with the, go back again from the beginning. That doesn't work. The max of 4 people works. This works if we move the Etsy logo, but then you can't see the Etsy logo. Ooh, this is tough. This one is a little harder, huh? Because of the greeting card. But all the circles kind of work. And I know, guys, there are limitations, right? The brand new tool, there's obvious limitations. And learning about the cropping tool and what part of the background it's really going to remove, because there's nothing that, that's all done inside. Let me do the show date and time and see if that changes anything. It really doesn't, huh? Let me go here again. Let's put Etsy in there again. We may have to go with this one. All right, let's see what happens when we go ahead and outline everybody. And I'm going to say this about this one. I think it's bad enough that we need to just go with it and see what happens with these super light, very kind of, it's not a very balanced look. And I think because of we're a little caught up because of the art. So we're going to go ahead and apply so that we can move on. And we're going to hit apply. And everything is the same. We have our period markers, except for now we have a show title, don't we? We have a show title. What do we want to do? Right. Okay, we want to take a show title, and we may clean this up when we go over to YouTube. We're still on for tomorrow at 9:55. There is our thumbnail right there that we're using. We're not editing it. We are going to download it, however, and download. It's thumbnail number 30. And we are ready. We are going to grab it, and then I will show you what we have customized for each destination. And we be ready to go, and we are going to create the live stream. Once we're back at the studio, you're going to see Etsy shop thumbnail hacks you need to know, etc., etc. We've been scheduled, and our thumbnail should be ready for us to show. Stop the screen, and we're going to use it as a background. We're going to add files, and it's going to be number 30, 30, and there he is right there. Open him up. And lay him down like that. And that is our thumbnail for tomorrow. Our thumbnail for tomorrow is, we went with the blue, and let me grab the banner for all of that. Those are the two color choices that we had. We decided to go with, let me hide this one here. Let me grab the blue here so I can change the banner. We're going to do that and show and go over to my branding, change the color. Ooh, it took the title. Let me grab the color again. Let me go back to the banner, hide the banner, and grab the blue. There we go. Get nice and firm. And there's the blue, and then here's our banner. Okay. So this is the breakdown. That's the blues that we chose from the cover girl, and the marigold from the big banner art over on Etsy for the persona Capricorn. So that's what we are running with tomorrow. And we're going to talk all about, I know that we went through the Capricorn just tonight so we could get a good feel, but we'll do a full expose of Capricorn. We're going to look up more of the products and, pardon me, and do more exploration about who the Capricorn is so that we can build up this gift giving skill. So I want to thank you so much for stopping by over at X. Thank you. You just held it down for me every single day, twice a day that I've been going live, and I do appreciate you. I am going to do a post right now, and if you want to thumbs up the post, that's fun to do. So we are going to quote the post and toss the thumbnail in here by going into my and we have built the thumbnail for tomorrow's show. There we go, and post. So X has the thumbnail, and of course we're live with the thumbnail right now, and that will be that. Now I could do a couple of different things. I could leave the show with the countdown and more of the reels. I think I am just going to do that. If you bow out, I totally understand, but I think it's important for me to make sure that I'm doing the shorts and reels every single day so that I can get better at them, really get a better ear not only for when I'm on the mic, but an ear for, because you have to listen back. There's some tempo and stuff I can think, okay, that might make something good, but that's only after a lot of time. I'm not going to be really great at this for quite some time. Go ahead and show the ribbon while we're doing the reels. We'll do a nice countdown timer. You'll see some reels, and then the show will close out. Okay. So you guys are all the friendlies and wondrous people in my life. Thank you so much. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye bye now. Hello, my crazies. How is everybody doing? Let's give ourselves a thumbs up, everyone, and welcome back, YouTube. Crazy. Never thought I would do it, but this is so worth it. Truly is. It is so well worth it for me to come back on and share what I'm learning and share about what I am doing these days. So let me clean up my window a little bit and welcome you to Hazelcroft Littles on Etsy with Beauty Bubble. Or it'll be something like that. I don't know exactly. And today we're going to walk through a new feature over at StreamYard. Of course, you buy your gifts on Etsy because you're buying for people that are interesting in your life and maybe picky or, as they say, hard to shop for, or you are known for being able to locate that perfect gift for the recipient. So they are really wanting to reign supreme. And so they built this search engine of sorts that walks you through almost like you're being interviewed. So you're shopping for a bird watcher. You are rather sensitive. You want to make sure that Etsy favors these. So maybe this was the reason that they put the Etsy pics there, so people have a little bit more shopping confidence, and or they interested in jewelry and or stained glass, etc. So it makes it more, well, first of all, it's a wonderful little search engine.